Legacy was originally planned to be an episode called The Chalice of Saint Antoine. But because of a jurisdictional dispute with the French Writers Guild and the Canadian Writers Guild, the episode had to be postponed. And instead, this episode had to be written. Now, we had already booked Elizabeth Grace and Amanda months in advance. The schedule would be blocked out for how many episodes she was going to do over the course of the year, and she had blocked that time out, so we had to use Amanda, so it had to be a story about Amanda. So why not? We said have the story about how MacLeod and Amanda met. And also kind of the story of Amanda's mentor, Rebecca, played by Nadia Cameron, who was a Canadian actress who lived in London for 20 years and was absolutely fantastic. Struck just the right note and became a very, very popular character of ours. Luther was a brilliant actor who had a very heavy Jamaican accent. And when we edited the show and were doing the sound mix on the show, people were commenting that they couldn't understand what he was saying. And this led us to revoice him with a Canadian actor doing a Jamaican accent. I think it came out pretty well. The show was directed by Paolo Barsman, who is Dennis Berry's best friend. They're both sons of the blacklist. Both of their parents were blacklisted, and when they were tiny babies, they had to leave America and flee to France. But Paolo found himself a little behind schedule on this episode. So when he was shooting the final sword fight and the quickening, he just started shooting during the day and kept shooting, and it became night, and he figured that we would sort it out later in post-production, which we did. Don Panessa had the idea to just play it the way we had to, and found a place where we could put in the sky getting darker and night coming on, and it worked a treat. And seeing how MacLeod and Amanda met, I thought you saw her character. You saw her character from the very beginning, and her character has remained the same for hundreds of years. She's a thief. When we first met her, she's a thief. Today, she's a thief. She's always been a thief. Once a thief, always a thief. For the first time, magic comes to Highlander, the legend of the crystals. Very controversial. About half of the audience did not like the idea of there being magic in Highlander, and the other half loved it. So under the heading that controversy is good, watch for the crystals. They'll be back.